18th day of spring. This will be our last day, I think, in Stardew for today. And then I think we'll go to a different game. I don't know. Think about dyeing my hair again. Maybe I should change the color. No, I'll keep it cotton candy pink. I like how she's just like, yeah, you know, I'm not going to do that. That's too much work on the part of the developer. Thanks for the eggs. I got a mini fridge. Did I unlock the recipe for it? Just hands me this thing, whatever. Ah, yes. Let's go get Tom Brady's milk. It's time, everyone. Tom Brady's milk. Oh, it's only a regular size milk today. Oh, well. You know. What do you make out of Tom Brady's milk? It's not mayonnaise. I think we make, is it goat milk? Goat cheese, that's what it is. Tom Brady's goat cheese. Look at Tom Brady's goat cheese. Look at it. Some people ask, why did you name it Tom Brady? And I ask, why didn't you? I don't know where this is. I need to be in my tool chest. There it is. Oh, I'm blind. I'm very much blind. Ah, good time. Good times. 8 days. Tomatoes. Ah, good times, good times. In the green bean field. Rosen, what are your favorite type of fruits and vegetables? What do you like to eat? You like green beans? Green beans. Do you like green beans? Green beans are pretty okay. I can think of things I'd rather eat, but they're okay. Lettuce, carrots. Jay told me she was going to be a vegetable earlier. She told me legume. I told her carrot. Potatoes. Jay loves potatoes. Almost more than she loves me. No, definitely more than she loves me. I have potatoes sitting on my desk right now, actually. They've been fried and cut up. I also have a burger sitting on my desk with roast beef sitting inside of it. It's a sandwich, okay?
Those words are not the same thing.
You like cauliflower? Are you just listing off all of the...
Cauliflower's good.
I don't really like cauliflower. I really don't like I really don't like cauliflower.
Why?
Never have.
Why? You just being a picky bitch?
I've just never really liked cauliflower. I don't like bell peppers and onion.
Is that because she was served bell peppers as a child?
I get not liking onion. I get not liking bell peppers.
Well, are you gonna ask my question?
What?
Was she served bell peppers as a child?
Rosen, were you served bell peppers as a child? I don't remember. That's fair. I took a bite of my roast beef sandwich. It was a lot. Arby's does have the meats. Contrary to popular belief. Bruschetta, shrimp cocktail, vegetable medley. Do we have beets anywhere? Recipe chest. Salmon. I know I have amaranth in one of these boxes. I don't know which box it is. There it is. But I had it in here. Coral. Okay. I need 10 of those. Why do I not have beets in here? Salmon dinner. Cool. Good. Salmon dinner. I just ate what my mom served me, but she says I always hated onion and garlic, and she blames the lady that put too much of that stuff in her chicken soup because after that I refused to nurse. Yeah? How'd that go? Tell us more about the time you definitely remember. Okay, so what is this? A vegetable medley. Chowder. Have we made chowder? We have made chowder. Escargot. Snail and garlic. Lobster bisque. Jay, I need you to explain escargot in as few words as possible.
Snails.
I wasn't expecting that fast of an answer, but you're okay.
What other information did you
I would like texture.
slimy?
Okay, you're passing these questions a little too fast for my liking, but okay.
Why?
I was hoping for more conversation with you. I like talking to you. And you're not letting me have this.
I need to sleep.
You're over there reading your phone.
I am not. I'm watching videos. Fuck you.
Wow, that's worse. I don't have beats. By Dre. It's the way they say I did. Despite my stories, me telling stories of my childhood that I don't remember that much, and if it wasn't for me keeping a coded diary after learning to write, I would have no stories outside of what my family tells me. Yeah, that's always good times. Gotta love having to hide shit from people. Out of fear of retribution. It's great. Would this cat get out of my way? Wow, that was the weirdest way I could have said the word cat. Get. I'm moving this cat wherever I want. Jay, help. Help.
What?
Just look at this cat. This cat will not get out of the way.
Yeah, because you want to go where the cat wants to go.
The cat needs to move the fuck out of the way. Then again, it is a cat, so that's not gonna happen.
You can always corral it inside.
You cannot corral a cat. The Mythbusters proved it.
Did they?
Yeah, they tried to herd cats. There was an episode of the Mythbusters where they tried to herd cats. Went about exactly like you think it did. Look, it's Tom Brady's cheese. Jay's not looking at me. It's Tom Brady's cheese.
You're making jokes I don't understand.
We named the goat Tom Brady.
Okay.
And goats make milk. Milk makes cheese. Ergo, it's Tom.
Was that what the fuck you were on about before?
Yeah, the goat's name is Tom Brady.
I don't understand, but okay.
It was because of Moon Man. I asked for a name for a goat, and he just goes, Tom Brady. And I was like, okay. His name's Tom Brady. Gotta love Tom Brady. Tom Brady's such a good goat. Eat anything. Classic Tom Brady. And then he goes and wins the Super Bowl. I don't know how he does it. Do 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 do. Stardew crafting. Nope. Okay, cool.
Oh, you want to read something?
Not particularly, but I will. I mean, I will.
There's new reviews at my old job.
Yeah? When you say old job, St. Louis job or first job here job? Ice cream job? Okay. I know, I was trying to ignore the fact that that job existed. Anyway, what are the new reviews?
We're about the owner.
Oh, okay. Can I read it out loud?
No.
Tell me if there's anything like...
You could.
Okay. Rosen, anybody else? You want to hear some reviews from Jay's old job? On Google, no less? So, for some context, Jay used to work at a specialty ice cream place over in a major city near us. So if there's anything that needs to be censored, I will. So, first person from 2 months ago, 1 star out of 5. My family walked in with masks, and the woman behind the counter said, they don't need to wear those masks. We don't care about all that, unquote. I told her that we cared and we would be wearing them. This was not our first time at this location, but this was our first time being mask shamed ever. Why did it bother her that we were wearing them? We will not be going back, even though we love going there and enjoyed when on the place. Enjoying the product when on the place. No, just the top one? Okay, so that one's from like 2 months ago. Can I scroll up continually?
No, those two were specifically about the owner
Oh.
of that job.
Okay, so 2 months. Very rude older from 2 months ago, 1 star out of 5. Very rude older woman that works there, doesn't believe in COVID and mass shames. Hard pass, can't fix stupid. I want to read the one above it real quick. Immediate one above that, about a month ago. God, that's a lot. 5 stars. Writing a review to help boost this business again after those rude comments about the mask. That's all you're gonna get, because there's more, but it's just like sucking its own dick at that point. And it definitely feels like a self-review.
And then of course there's that. There's like, yeah, and she just upped the prices, so.
Gotta love it.
There's one on Facebook that I know is definitely about me.
Oh, I want to read the one that's on that website. You say it's definitely about you.
Yeah. This is right after she came up to me and was like, yeah, I guess you guys are filling the cups too much.
Oh, okay. I can't actually read that one out loud because it gives too much personal information away. Woman complains about about Jay doing something a different customer had asked, basically. About her boss had asked her to do. That's some dumb shit.
I think this might even be the woman that threw ice cream at me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. A woman threw the product at Jay. Yeah, that did happen. That's right. Huh.
So the fact that this woman was trying to like ice cream on the 20th of February, I don't have anything for you. You have no something for me.
Wait, that's February 20th, right? That was a week after everything was still shut down at that point from the ice storm. Yeah. That place was lucky to have power. Oh no, you can still press charges because it's considered retaliatory that someone would even attack you in the first place. If someone actually threw product at you, considering that would be attack with a weapon. Not a deadly weapon, but that would be assault. Even if they didn't actually hurt you, you can consider it assault. Woman got mad because the store was a little slow on the 20th of February. Texas had a massive ice storm on the 14th of February that shut down North Texas for like, what, 3 weeks? And it shut down almost all the businesses in the area and all business areas for like a week and a half. I was out of work for like a week. I think you were out of work for about the same amount of time. Yeah. Yeah, at that point you were still, your work was still over that bridge in the middle of an ice storm. And that nobody wanted to come to work. And it's like, lady, maybe you should be a bit more worried about the fact that your employees are going to die if they try to come help you. Not the ones when I was. Oh no, it's always been a thing that you can press charge against anyone, basically. If they throw something at you, you can press charges as assault. Because they did assault you. And I don't know about other states, but in the state of Texas, your workplace is considered a private, oh god, what's the term for it? It is a protected space in the same way that your home is. And if you don't feel safe in a protected space, then, like, you have the right to remove someone from it. And if they attack you inside that space, your work in your home or your place of business are supposed to be like safe zones, basically. And if you get assaulted inside those safe zones in any kind of way, like, you're protected. And if your employer doesn't take care of the problem, you can press charges against them too for not protecting their employees. Workers' rights being a thing. Yeah?
Not about the thing.
Yeah, I was about to say. Completely unrelated.
Well, kind of related, but not really. I told you about the family that
Yeah.
got the scary thing.
Yeah. The big scary thing? Are they trying to get you to come work at their house?
They have a day that we're supposed to come out there on the 5th, and I'm like, that is almost exactly 2 weeks.
Did you...
And they have so many fucking children, you can't tell every single one of them tested positive. It's like,
Yeah, they're going to be delayed for like 2 months. Oh. Yeah, there's also... I remember there was a time when my old boss, the one before the current one I have now, I was getting my performance review at like a year, and he told me, like, no, remember, you're not allowed to, it's company policy that you don't share your wage with other people. And that was before I knew, like, the actual law about that. And now I look back, and I'm just kind of pissed off. I'm not pissed off at him, but I'm just kind of pissed off at the company. Because I know why he said it. Was to keep me out of trouble with the company.
why are you making more than most of the people around you?
I've worked there for 8 years, yes.
No, at your year point.
At that point, yes. Only assistant managers make more than me. Outside of people who've been there longer than me. And I will probably be making the same as an assistant manager in the next, like, month, or next 6 months. I'm...
Buy this, I wanna buy this.
How much is it? How much is it?
I don't know. I
How-
haven't looked yet. I'm just looking at the damn thing.
You should find out how much it is.
Probably wouldn't look good on me anyway.
Anything looks good on you. Aww. Look at them being adorable.
I'll try to butter me up the other side.
Build me a buttercup just to let me down, let me down.
I don't know. It doesn't have a link.
Does it have a Zelda?
In particular.
Oh, Rosen, I'm so sorry you have to listen to these dumb jokes that I have. This is all I have.
I hate it.
In a very special way.
To be fair, I'd wear like any of these. All of them.
Hey, Rosen, have you ever heard the words from an employer telling you that you're not allowed to talk about A, a union, or B, your wages with another employee? I need to bring Evelyn a leak. Where the fuck is Evelyn? Yay, we got the thing, we made 500 Gs.
It's probably about $100. Oh, it's so pretty.
Yeah, you should buy it then.
It's not out yet.
Well, when it is, tell me.
Fuck you.
Not on stream, that's for a different website.
No.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I just want to go be a forest fairy. Can I go be a forest fairy?
Why? She's hiking that skirt up a little too high.
I'm gonna go be a forest fairy.
She's hiking that skirt up real high.
Let me go be a forest
You're
fairy.
allowed to go be a forest fairy, but I'm just telling you.
I'm just a winter forest fairy.
Okay, Elsa, you go do that.
She's not a fairy.
You know what? One day you're gonna let it go. I'm carrying a fridge around. Can you make more than one mini fridge?
Can you?
I don't know. How does...
Is the mini fridge the same size as your fridge?
I don't know.
That doesn't seem very many.
Okay, so it is available. So every recipe search for ingredients in the following locations, always in the same order from the bottom right slot to the top left slot. First in the player's inventory, then in the main refrigerator, finally in any mini fridges. Okay. You can buy it at the carpenter shop for 3,000.
Does that answer your question?
What? That I can buy it for 3,000, yes. The mini fridge can only be placed inside the farmhouse, not including the cellar.
That was loud somehow.
That was very loud somehow. You see who else is in chat, right? Who hasn't said anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave them alone.
I am going to leave them alone. I'm just...
They were in your chat very recently.
They were. I'm happy to see them. Is that allowed?
That just scared the ever-loving shit out of me. I'm good.
I love you, I love you.
I don't know. It looks disgusting.
You look disgusting. Make some mead. Large milk. Mutant carp. Snail. Okay. Yes, escargot. Pumpkin. No. Seaweed. No. Hot peppers. I keep hearing.
I'm trying to quiet laugh. Fuck you.
All I can hear is like, is she gonna throw up? I'm not certain.
Look, you didn't like my quiet laughter. You get loud laughter. Fuck you.
I need a red, I need a purple, I need a morel. Which is in there. Cool, we can make that now. We need a life elixir. We made a life elixir finally. Good. We no longer need a chanterelle. Tub of flowers. We need to go see Pierre. Food and forageables. All that shit up. Come on. Come on and slam. And welcome to Japan. Nope. Put that shit up. Let's put all that stuff in here. You ready for work tomorrow? No.
Fuck you. You going to work for me?
No, you gonna work for me?
I would. But only if you did the same thing.
You would not go to work for me. Don't lie to me.
I would. They'd just tell me to fuck off.
Yeah, they would tell you very quickly to fuck off.
As would my boss.
I could probably do your job. Would I want to do your job? No.
You aren't insured by my job.
What?
So,
I'm not insured by your job?
yes.
I would very quickly make most of your clientele very angry. I would.
You wouldn't want to clean their toilets.
Mostly, I watch other shitlords clean toilets all day. It's great. Good times. I enjoy it. Green bean juice, 69 green bean juice, nice. How much money is that? 6,200. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do boop 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 boop. Sweet Caroline.
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
I don't wanna do a donna dun donna dun. God, I really hate that song. Not as much as you do, or for the same reason, but I definitely hate that song.
I hate it because of you.
You're welcome. Okay, cool, good, shipping. Aww. Our wife didn't want to go to the doctor. She's scared.
She's you.
No, I'm not scared of the doctor. I'm scared of the cardiologist. Get it right. Because every time I go to the cardiologist, the chance is going to be like, well, you're going to die in 3 months. Good luck.
Did they really tell you that?
No, not yet, but I'm waiting for the day. Every single time I go to the cardiologist, it's always something like, so, we saw something a little concerning. Oh, okay. And my mother starts freaking out. Because my mother goes to all these, whether I want her to or not. And she's always like, tell me more, doctor. And I'm just sitting there going, uh-huh. Alrighty, I've been to, like, I'm 28 now. I've been doing this almost every year since I was 2. So I'm like at 20, I think I'm at like visit number 22 at this point to the same doctor. I can count these. He has seen me, it's only recently, it's been like every 5 years or so. Because for some context, when I was 2 years old, I had a heart surgery. Pretty crazy stuff. It was 95, okay? It was a different period of time. The technology was not at where we are now. And every year after that, till I would turn 18, I had to go back to the same doctor. I still technically go to the same doctor. He retired. He was a pediatric cardiologist, and I was one of his last patients. I was 23 when he retired. A pediatric cardiologist. They normally don't see people over the age of like 15. The whole pediatric part of that. I go to the pediatric ward of a hospital in Dallas like every couple years. To his son now. I'm no longer going to him because he retired. I go to his son now. And my mother always tells me every single time we go there, I don't like him. He's not his father. I like his father. His father explains things better to me. I don't like him. And I'm just like, Mom, he's a doctor. He's like, his father is literally the only person in the world who knows my condition better than anyone else. His son is the next best person in the world. There are only like...
Is this like your dentist?
No, he's insane. My dentist, the reason why I go to him is because my mother taught him in school. And we get the friends and family discount. And also, he's within network. It doesn't matter if this doctor is in network or not. My mother will pay the price, no matter what it is. My mother will literally pay whatever price it is to go to this specific doctor. Because his father, well, the guy, my original doctor, was literally the cardiologist who put together the game plan for the surgeons to go in. So I used to be, when I graduated high school, I got a note from my surgeon, the entire medical operating team who did my surgery, and my cardiologist, with like gifts and everything when I graduated high school. It was like 20 people on a card, and then like a gift from all of them put together. And then, so this doctor, before he retired, his name was, oh god, Dr. Pinnacle Dr. Pinnacle Sr. He only took people who he had cared for as a child, and when he retired, his oldest patient is 45. I'm his youngest patient at 28. We all go to the pediatric ward. I've met a lot of them over time. We all go to the pediatric ward, a 45 to a 28-year-old. It's really weird seeing a 45-year-old who has kids walking into a pediatric ward being like, I'm the patient. I don't know what you want from me. So, little special treatment there. But yeah, every single time it's like, okay, well, you've got some, your murmur's coming back, you're getting older. We might have to think about getting you on beta blockers. And I'm like, no, I don't want them. And he's like, well, you might want to think about it. And my mother's like, what's the risk there? And I'm just like, I'm not going to take them. I already know myself. I wouldn't take them if you assigned them. And he's like, that's cool. We'll find something else to do. And I'm just talking to him because I've known him for 20-something years. My mother's still freaking out because it's still her child that she's, like, watching have these things. But this dude I've known for 20-something years. He's might as well be a friend to me. So I'm just like, hey, man, let's just talk. So he's like, we might have to get you on beta blockers. We might have to get you a pacemaker when you get older. Your disease, only a handful of people have had. And so, like, we'll have to think about it. So we go on, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, well, let's look at the thing. And then he has a special chart that he only makes for cardiology patients. And he explains, like, okay, well, you have an X here. I really want to stream one time going there. But, like, I know it's a medical operation, so it would be kind of personal information. Way too personal information. You would see me shirtless. Ooh. Ooh la la. I know that's too steamy for Jay. Oh my god. Just steamy shirtless. But yeah, I would love to stream it one time just to explain what like medical technology is at that point. I get to watch last time I watched part of Captain America Winter Soldier. I don't know where I started that movie and where I ended, but
I can only imagine seeing the most magnificent work.
just scared that dog. And so the last time I went there, he like marked an X on his diagram of the heart and was like, "We're seeing some what did he call them? PCPs. That's what he called them. We see some PCPs here. You know, we saw them the last time you were here. They're getting a little worse, but they don't. We're not really worried about them. They haven't really caused any problems. But if they do get worse, we'll start looking into things that do like to mess with them. Your arrhythmia is still there." One time, the first time we went to his son, though, his doctor, his father, my old doctor, happened to be in the area, just happened to be downtown, and like my mother's like, can we talk to your father? His father made a special journey to the hospital just to talk to my mother, and like couldn't like make sure she was okay with it, and make sure he was okay, and like signed off on her son. But then the doctor made the grand mistake of going, well, you know you have dysarrhythmia, right? You know you have a murmur, right? And I'm just like, I've been here how many times? I fucking better hope I know I have that shit wrong with me. And my mother was like, yeah, we know that. It's in his medical file. What the fuck? So there's Dr. Penniclaird Sr. He retired. His son, Dr. Penniclaird Jr., took over. So Jr. made the mistake the first time I went to him, saying the words, you know you have dysarrhythmia, right? You know you have a murmur, right? You know you have these issues, right? Like reminding me that I'm broken. And also he's holding my medical file in his hands. He's holding physical, not the digital on the iPad thing. He has the physical file from 95 in his hands. And he's like, you know you have these problems, right? And my mother and I just looked at each other like, is this guy serious? Is he really telling me what's wrong with me right now that I've known for looks at watch 26 years? And so my mother let him have it, being like, really? Yeah, I think we know that. That's why we're here. Yeah, so. You could have those issues. Those are always fun. Jay's over here dying on her phone.
When it restarts. So mad.
Rosen, have you ever had medical times like that? Oh, also, my mother, when I lived there, before I moved out the first time, or before I moved out any of those times, my mother had a physical medical file, a medical bill for my heart surgery when I was 2 back in 95, and also my throat surgery in 97 or 98. Yeah, 97 or 98. And like it was like 250 pages long of just like byline medical information. Just like got this thing, got this thing, got this thing, got this thing, got all the way down for 250 pages. I think ultimately it came out to something like $1.5 million. And then the insurance paid all but like 10K. 100K or 10K, I forget what it is. And then like my grandparents took care of the majority of the rest. I think my parents wound up like only paying someplace in the range of like $10,000. Yeah, it wasn't much. What are you doing over there? Are you taking photos?
No.
Are you taking photos of yourself?
No.
I'll have to look up the medical file one of these days and like go get the medical bill from my parents and just show that shit and just be like, man, look at what I dealt with back in the 90s. Yes? Aren't you supposed to be going to bed? How's that going for you?
I'm about to do it.
Yeah? Rosen, would you like to know anything about my medical history? Because we can go there. Anyone got any questions about what it's like to be a heart patient? Because I can definitely tell you what that life's like. No, nothing wrong. I'm fine now. I'm great. I feel great. I mean, my stomach hates me with everything I eat, but I think that's just me. I don't think that's anything to do with my heart patient problems. Let's go to sleep for the night. Let's watch the game work now and actually get us to the next thing.